YouTube, it has been a minute, but we are back. I apologize for the absence. I've been working on something brand new that I am more excited about than anything I have ever done. I hope to share the details of that with you very soon. However, in the meantime, I'm aware that I look crazy. I'm getting a haircut in about an hour. I've been traveling a lot. You might be able to tell this is not my house in Puerto Rico, but I would like to share with you all a couple of trades that I took today, and more importantly, the full streams of those trades, because it's rare that you get two trades that offer such good learning opportunities on how to hold a winner despite it coming back towards break even and testing your patience, right? Which is something that I know a ton of traders struggle with. So in this video, you'll see both streams that I did today, the stream from the morning as well as the stream from the afternoon, where you'll be able to see both those positions and how I manage the emotions that come along with multi-100 point winners, right? With that being said, I hope you enjoy the video and I'll see you soon. Good morning, my friends. Good morning, beautiful people. How are we? How are we? How are we? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Chat, 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 chat. Welcome to the stream. It is FOMC, and we are going to do our best. That was a terrible end of the song, guys. I don't know who let me be on song duty, but good morning. How we doing? How we doing? How we living? How we breathing? So the market kind of got wackadoodle McDude overnight, huh? Well, I guess I can't really say that because we're trading at prices not seen since yesterday's pre-market session. So we really haven't gone anywhere, to be totally honest, which continues to align with this theory of the market being in a god-awful range. Oh, it's just so bad, bros and hoes. Well, that's not what I want to call you guys. Brothers and sisters. There we go. That's the accurate terminology. This just looks awful. I just have an aneurysm looking at this chart. Gold with a little breakdown. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be willing to try to catch a knife on gold at some point, just because I think this closes at like a looking a different way, but we'll see. Wow, gold really got smacked, man. I mean, we're probably gonna need to wait for some consolidation there no matter what. Same with the NQ. I just figure that we're gonna need consolidation. This is kind of nutso. Good morning, chat. Rest Light Bar in Brooklyn. All right, I'll add that to my list. Good morning, RS. Morning, Ranj. Morning, Keke. Morning, Guarv. Guarv with the max payout from Lucid. Let's fucking go. Alex, what's up, my brother? Vogel, good morning. Khan, good morning. Iko Nick, good morning. Ranj, the GOAT, good morning. Ariko, B Sand, Eddie, good morning, everybody. Yuri, my dog, good morning, good morning. MT, Jake, my dog. Chris, hello. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. It's a tough day to get a read and see a vision. Omar, 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 Omar. I mean, this thing is a, this is, this gold is pretty bad, bro. Like this is down 200 points basically. So FOMC is today, right? So I don't really know. NQ, like, are we gonna trend before FOMC? I don't know. Historically, that's an option. I don't know, dude. All right, we're just gonna take a deep breath today. I would like to be back on stream later for FOMC. Omar says straight up long gold right now. That's probably gonna work, TBH. See, gold is so hard to even map out areas of structure on. We're kind of into this like airy space right now. Omar trying to get us liquidated pre-market. Pre-market liquidation is never fun, bro. Although, watch this be the literal low. I am going to put a mark out here. Just right here. That's where Omar says buy. So we're just going to keep that in a mental note. And we're just going to track that down and see if it worked. Watch that be the actual low. And at that point, then Omar, you deserve a little bit of credit. Oh, good morning, my friends. We've got about 10 minutes till market open today. It feels good to be back on the stream. I missed y'all yesterday. I love what I do. I love doing this. It's fun. Oh man, a little pre-market liquado. Not much other way to wake up than a pre-market liquidado. Liquado. Coin is not bad. Let's see. Let's get a little YM research on the beat. Oh my God, YM Daily is now super not fun. Morning, Lemmy. Morning, Maddie. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Might be getting a daily sell here on the YM. Kind of intrigued by the idea of a YM short. It spent basically 3-4 days consolidating, going sideways. All right, let's map out this YM trade. We've got previous, well first let's get it down. Motherfucker, why can't I move this level, bro? Are you just like stuck? What the fuck? Alright, there you go. You get deleted, motherfucker. 47184s. Alright, let's see. Dude, come back here. Oh, yeah. This level might be a little off because I hate trading view sometimes. And this laptop computer that I'm on, when I open Thinkorswim, it goes fucking aneurysm mode. Man. Hold on, I'm typing out the trade idea. Oh, good morning to the chat. Welcome back to the market. The casino is almost open. All right, I'm not saying that he's a market maker, but I do think we need to start doing some research into Omar's just like status and overall net worth as a whale, because he did say buy gold, and since then gold has gone straight up. So I'm starting to wonder, has this dude been lying to us? Because we've seen Omar, and we know Omar as just like the classic degenerate, right? Like he tells us, great trader, but he loves slamming those 15 GC longs. But now it feels like really bro's been dictating the market the whole time. Omar said buy. I've seen enough. This is Omar's stream now. For real though, I actually am curious if that gold. I'm so curious. Well, good morning everybody. As we get more and more people fumbling in here, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Miami. Good morning to the chat. We are at FOMC day today. Expectations are muted in the markets because an excellent phrasing earlier by Mr. MT Jake. He said, I have a hard time seeing the vision today. And I'm agreeing with that because I just don't know. My typical trades aren't to short something that is already down 200 points, but my typical long entries are also not to just long something when we're down 200 points. So what that means is usually I'd expect some sideways consolidation. And I just don't know if the NQ is going to offer it to us today. One of the names that I'm potentially really liking is the YM short, but I also like, dude, if you told me that you were going to buy the dip on the YM, I'd be like, all right, like I don't think that's a terrible idea. So the whole reason that I say this all is that I don't think anything feels super refreshing today. I think that I am here and I'm willing to try and I'm willing to shoot a shot, but I don't know if I'm going to risk any real cash today or a ton of it. It is FOMC day. We have FOMC meetings, PAL and all that shit later today. So yeah, let's see what the market sets up today. Let's just see. And let's get ourselves in the right mindset. Every single day, my friends, we need to remind ourselves. Get a little bit of that good morning juice. We're calling this the good morning juice. We listen to this song 5 minutes before market open every day because it reminds us that trading is our favorite job in the world, but it's also not life or death. Remember, nothing you're going to do today will decide whether or not you live or die, which sometimes trading can really feel like that. It can really feel like life or death, even though it's not. It's not, bro. It's just work. It's a job. And I understand it's a job with more repercussions than other jobs, but it's still a job. And it's not going to be the dictator of whether or not you're happy or not. So we enjoy it. Man, it feels like that because we put this unnecessary, we have unnecessary expectations of ourselves, I think. The problem is when our brains see a trade go right and work, we ask ourselves, we're like, why can't I do that every time, every single time? And it's almost like, well, remember, a lot of what we're doing involves a coin flip and probability. It's just hard to do it every time, man. It is. Exactly. We think we're God. Not even intentionally. It's just the way human nature is. Oh my God. Hello? Madness. People gotta stop calling me at 9:30, 9:29 a.m. Oh my God, they're calling back. Hi, my friends. Good morning. We are back. Sorry, getting a fucking call from someone in Puerto Rico 1 minute into market open is not fun. All right, guys, please. Fucking miserable, bro. All righty, my friends. We are open. We have the NQ rejecting a little bit. Let me get some of these tunes back on. All right, let's see what we can get today. Remember, my friends, we have FOMC at 2 p.m. Eastern today. So the market, FOMC isn't really a consistent event in terms of what to expect from the market before and after. Sometimes everyone's a lot like, it is a really hilarious hilarious, maybe they're not the right word, but every time we have an FOMC, there's like two people who get really frustrated. The first group is sometimes people will like write it off. They're like, oh, I don't trade pre FOMC. Like it's gonna be choppy. I just don't do it. And then we'll have like a trend pre FOMC, and people will be like, well, what the fuck? Like this is bullshit. Blah 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 blah. And it's like, well, dude, there's no firm rule that the market is waiting for FOMC to make a move. Like that's not a law. That like, it's literally not a law. But some people act like it's a law. No, I really am not referencing anybody in specific there, just like in general. It is truly, people will treat FOMC, they're like, no, I don't do that, bro. Like, it's red folder news. Like, we don't trade before that. And I'm like, all right, well, if it's trending and super easy before that, then you made a mistake. But then there's the other camp of people. It's just, there's no way to win. There's really no way to win because you either A, write it off, and you're like, there's no way there's going to be good action today, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's not an easy situation to win. I'm trying to decide what the YM. I don't like shorting into underneath the lows here, but I am pretty interested in shorting the YM. God, if that triggers under that low. Did TradingView do something? There we go. I would take a short on the YM if we break under that last bar's low / the opening print. It doesn't look like we're going to. So I'll get ready to cancel that order. If so, yeah, it doesn't look like this one's going to get triggered. Yeah, and the 5-minute closed pretty strong. All right. I'm still interested, though. I'll leave the order up. Sorry, I need to get the music to a consistent volume, but it's being inconsistent with me. All right, there we go. That should be good. All right, I think I'm going to cancel this. I'll leave it on. If we trigger it, I'll take it. I'm going to leave a wide stop for now with the hope of raising it. Omar's dip buy on gold is still working. We got the trigger on the YM, so far rallying back. All right. Closed it out. I was willing to try all right, let's see. I thought that didn't hit my... Oh, that didn't hit my stop. This account was just a... I thought so. I was like, did it hit my stop though? Fucking eval. Oh, dude, that will annoy me if this one does go and work out. Because I was like, we didn't hit my stop. Oh my God, Bonnie scared, this dog scared the shit out of me though. Gold does look good. I'd love it to consolidate just a little bit more if we're gonna try along. I'd take the YM again. As we're cracking under the open, 2-minute sell. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Not that many. Gold, nice breakup here. NQ holding so far. I have a hard time going into the longs on the NQ here. All right, we have YM testing the level at 4718. Will it hold or will it reject? That will be the key. GC looks good. I wish it consolidated a little bit more on the 5-minute. It's just not a ton of range. But I think that you gold traders still have got a shot at that being the low. Just need a little more sideways for me to go long. I don't like these streams being level checks. I use Thinkorswim. This is one of screens of many. Don't use me as a level check on the streams. This is not... You're seeing one of many streams. They're one of many screens. Please do not use me as a level check. You know the system, dude. Dill P. You know it. You don't need me. Everyone on here. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry in the slightest. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. You did nothing wrong. I'm just saying for future reference too, because some people ask that a lot, and so I'm speaking to everybody, not just you. You did nothing wrong for real. But yeah, don't use me as a level check because I don't want to be like the screen. I have more charts on my screen that you're not seeing. I can't share a bajillion charts. Let's see. Gold, man, dude. Where is Omar? Where is Omar? Yeah, boy. Rico, volume's going to be light no matter what, just because we're pre-FOMC. Dude, yeah, the NY weather is fucking terrible. Oh my God, it feels like 17 right now. Dude, get me back to fucking Puerto Rico, please. I have to go to... Oh my God, it's 80 and sunny in Puerto Rico today. God damn it. No, I have to go to... dude, I have to go to Scottsdale first. All right. I have no choice but to try this short on the YM again. A little late. I wish I got in a fill a little bit earlier, but all right. Let's see. It's a wide stop. The premise of this trade would be catching a large pre-FOMC trend. You don't have to tell me how cold it is here. Try getting two out of 6 coveralls. Fuck me. Nah, dog. That's how cold it is. All right, we're not going for 1-1, by the way. We want this to break the lows. Dude, I heard Arizona's been getting hot. I'm kind of excited about it, though. I'm just throwing my body into fucking shock. Like, I'm like going from PR to New York to Arizona. I'm like, get used to... my body needs to get used to dramatic temperature changes. Well, I would be under the impression we're going to crack these lower levels if we get down there. I'm not interested in smaller profits. I want the bang bang skeet skeet or nothing. And I mean that. I mean that for real. If we're not getting the bang bang skeet skeet, I'm willing to take a loss. And what I mean by that is I'm aiming for a larger winner here. I'm not really willing to settle for a small R multiple or a small winner. I'd rather just take a loss before I let that happen. So we'll see. Win, lose, or draw, baby. We'll see. This will probably be the only trade I'll take until FOMC because I missed that gold long. Could consider getting a later entry here on gold, but I'm okay with where I'm at. We are seeing YM hold the opening print so far. Testing the 184s again on the YM. This will be our key spot that will tell us if we're going to hold this short or get out. The risk is not big for me here. I am going to give it till above the high a day. I don't think I want to exit early. But we shall see. Looks like it's going to come sweep me out. The risk was pretty small here. I don't think I should lose more than like 1,200 if this gets whipped out. I'd love for this one to work out in our favor, though. All right, YM. Can you get the breakdown? I think we have to turn on a very specific song for this. And you know, it might not work, and that's fine, bro. You know what we had to do, bro. It's not time for die, die, die yet, but I think it's definitely time for a little free falling.
Loves her mama, loves Jesus, in America too. She's a good girl, is crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and her boyfriend too.
I think this song's timing is kind of lining up perfectly. As soon as the drop comes, I'm hoping we get a big drop. Like literally a drop, we'll call that a drop and drop. A drop and drop. I'd like the drop of the song to be coordinated with the drop of the chart for a drop and drop. Oh, that's not a drop and drop. That's going the opposite direction, bro. I think the Tom Petty method is pretty undefeated up until this point. The drop and drop did not work. Up, 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 up. Drop and drop. This microphone is so cracked out you can hear me take sips of my water. Drop and drop, drop and drop, drop and drop, drop and drop. Give me the drop and drop. So far looking okay, we just really need to crack under the opening print. Free falling and What is Jake trading? Oh, man, you're gonna have to look at. I was gonna say, I think you can see it in the left, right? Yeah, dog. It's just the YM. You can see it right there. Someone says enter on gold. Nah, bro, I'm letting gold. I don't want to curse gold. I want to let you guys get a dub on gold right now. As soon as I enter gold, I'm cursing it. Need you guys to get the dub. Moving this off to the side because I hate watching the candles while they're inside that. Good morning to the chat. Hello to everybody on the stream. We are super lucky to have you. At the moment, the market is going pretty sideways, but two moves so far that we've been watching today have been gold longs and YM shorts. The gold longs had a nice move up and are now getting a pullback. Hopefully we can try to see those hold in rally for those who are in the gold longs. And then the trade I have been in a bit this morning is a YM short. The risk is pretty small for me, under about $1,000 or so of risk, while I am aiming to make about $2,000 on a little pre-FOMC short. The risk that I'm going into is, or the real risk that I have on this trade is just dealing with the chop of pre-FOMC action, which so far we have been seeing, but we shall see. This is the setup I am watching for the day. Can the YM get underneath the opening print and start to sell? If it does, I think I'll be sitting very pretty. Boom. I like sounding like a news broadcaster for the markets. I actually think that I'm pretty good at that, you know? You could call me the Ron Burgundy of day trading live streams. That actually would, if I wasn't a trader, that would be a fun job. That would be a fun job because I do have what I believe to be a decent broadcast voice. My dad used to always have that. Jake Burgundy. Okay. Let's give this a shot. I'm taking my headphones out of my ear so I can lock in. All right. Give me a second. Let me news anchor this shit. This just in, Jake Burgundy here with a midday market update. The gold markets are showing some relative strength this morning while they opened up down around 200 points. Omar said buy, and after Omar said buy, since then, gold has been on a steady move up. Now, we're not entirely sure whether or not we expect gold to continue back into the 5,000 price point, but Omar did buy, and as we know, when Omar buys, things tend to go a certain way. However, the bulls remain completely fucked on the YM. This just in, they can't get any action going. We've been short the YM for several hours at this point. It feels like several years at this point. However, the progress has been slow. That doesn't deter us, though. That just lets us know that more is to come. And as we speak, it looks like the YM wants to try the opening print. It looks like it's trying the opening print. Can anybody buy it at the opening print? We're not trying to buy it at the opening print. We would like to see it sell like a motherfucker. That is sell like an MFER. We'd like to sell like an MFER. For all of those out there unclear, MFER stands for mother effer. That's right, my friends, mother effer. We would like the YM to sell like a mother effer. We want it to break under that green line. That green line is the last line of defense right now. I swear if that green line doesn't get broken, and then we might get broken. We might lose everything we have. We might risk the entire house on this trade. This is not a me, this is a we situation. What we need is the YM to break down. And that's your mid-morning update with Jake Burgundy. I thought that was okay. That was not bad. Yeah? Now we've transitioned into auction style. Oh, that was so much fun. Well, I will make sure to add a couple of those news updates throughout the streams because that was really fun. Bong Burgundy. No script on the fly. Wow. Ooh. Oh yeah, that felt good at the end. I'm not gonna lie. It did. All right, and with that, my friends, we are actually seeing the YM get a little bit of downside extension. High-speed chase commentary would also be really fun. You entered a flow state. That true. I'm gonna be honest. That did. I've never really known what flow state felt like before until that moment. Now I feel like I get what they say when they say flow state. Wow. We're bringing that back. There's no way that was a one-time thing. Tay Day, it's /YM. You just put a slash mark, then the YM. All right, we are getting back to the opening print here. Let's see, can we, this is really, where we're gonna be watching. Does the YM get back over the opening print? Do we start to fade? Again, I'm not super interested in a 1R trade, which is basically where we got to. We got to about 1XR risk. That to me wasn't worth the time that we had put into this trade. My stop isn't a hard order to break even right now, but since we've tried to crack under the opening print and have failed, I'm back at break even. I am considering just getting out of the way. The trade that I really wanted in here, and I'm still hoping for, is a crack of these overnight lows and a true downtrend, but the market may not give us that before FOMC. Do we have news at 10? It's a little bit surprising to have news the day of FOMC, but I guess they're doing catch up on the news. Just range bound action. Man, I really thought that had a good breakdown potential. We rejected the level. We flipped a smaller time frame trend. We cracked under the opening print. That's all the things I would have wanted to see to really give this a true shot on the short side. And we got that. So this is a situation where we're back at break even in small profits. You could for sure exit the trade, and I wouldn't think you're doing anything wrong. It's just not who I am. If the chart had fundamentally changed to a point where we would be changing trend at my entry, I would exit. The chart still is offering the same fundamental trade setup. And so because of that, I would rather just let the trade play out than exit early, even though I am cognizant and aware that this one could come and stop me out. We only got to about an R worth of profit, not even. We technically never ticked the R mark. So I didn't really feel comfortable trying to take profit on being up exactly what I'm risking. Not that that's a bad strategy, it's just not who I am. It stopped dropping when Jake Burgundy went on Jake. Dude, I completely agree. I think we have to bring him back. I think we have to, Jake Burgundy is just he's drinking water right now. I know, guys, the gold, here's the thing. As soon as I go long gold, it's going to reverse. I know that. And so I'm trying to be a good friend right now, honestly, is what I'm really trying to do, and let you gold winners have this one. Guys, the minute I enter, this is going to sweep that low. I'm promising. I promise you. We're going to go sweep that low real quick the minute I enter. I can't, I'm trying to be a good friend and let the gang have this one. Not liquidated, Rye Guy. I've never been liquidated. God. Morning, Mike. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I really want us to break under that bar's low. The NQ is also still stuck in a range here. It looks like the NQ wants to crack and trade lower as well. but we'll see. Right now, we're fixated on the YM. Good morning, my friends. We are happy to have you on the Rake Trade stream. Please, YM, would you do me a favor and would you crack to the downside? Would you crack, 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 snapple, and pop? Pretty please. I do know that they don't like you to trade news, but I've never been liquidated because of that. I agree with you. The 5-minute chart on the NQ also makes me want to roll a joint. But I'm hoping that it snap, crackle, and pops. All right, earlier it wasn't time for this. Dude, sometimes you just have to shoot a shot. It wasn't time for this earlier, though. You can't just pull this out whenever. If you overuse this, it's going to lose its power.
I've been drowning. It's getting kind of hard to believe things are going to get better. I've been drowning too long to believe that the tide's going to turn. And I've been living too hard to believe things are going to get easier now. I'm still trying to shake off the pain from the lessons I've learned. And if I see Van Helsing, I swear to the Lord I will slay him. Ha 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 ha! He'd take you from me.
I do think the YM could hold this area, so I am vigilant about a potential exit here. That was the type of close that could hold. But part of this trade idea was catch a potential trend. I wasn't trying to just catch a sweep into the lows. I want a trend, and I have to be willing to hold.
Die. Die.
If I want that trend.
Die. I can. Die. I can't.
You hear that, YM? You hear that, YM? Please, bro.
Remember that night at the Hippodrome? Never knew that look when you look at me. Nervous as hell, so I didn't win a lot. You're the salt, I'm the lemon.
Waleed, dude, I believe you, bro. I trust you. When you tell me about gold, I believe you, dog.
Didn't expect them to frisk me. They never find baggage when they're sweating in your sock.
I feel like I've expressed my thoughts on it countless times today, dog.
Street light flickers, feel it in my blood. Any which way I turn out, the lights burn dimmer. And a black beamer, tinted out to fuck. Drives past a window with a stolen stash in her. You normal love, hatred and starve. Part singer, dead man ringer. Still love old shows, I love John Cleese. New number, doing shots. I hardly ever.
Come on, in. Come on, YM. Come on. Crack, 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 crack. If I want to rub it in, I will. Thank you. Valid. Math for Lavinny. Nah, I know. I'm just messing with you back, Waleed. I'm just messing with you back, dog. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. I do want the market to die, though. I'm keeping my finger on the flatten button just in case. YM. Dude, I did not give you permission to not die, YM. Back over the opening print, there's a chance I just bail.
Your mom's is so
Because I gave it my best shot, dog. That's the thing.
put a shake on layaway.
You got to be willing to try. And I'm still willing. Like, this could 1, 2, 3 to the downside, and I'm still open-minded.
Your mom's hair so nappy, she gotta take painkillers to comb my hair.
God damn, bro.
Forget them girls, man. Yo, I got a little story to tell you.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl.
Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation.
Long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got on stage, dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in her ear, come to the picture booth so I can ask you some questions to see if you're 100 proof. I asked her her name, she said blah, blah, blah. She had 9, 10
I'd love for this bar to close like this, and then we get a 2-minute sell that goes and takes out that low, which would probably trigger a 5-minute 1, 2, 3.
started throwing bass, she started throwing back mid-range, but when I sprung the question, she acted kind of strange.
Agatha, Agnes, Jermaine, and Jack. Agnetha is a crazy name, bro.
Come on, I'm not even going for it. It's what I'm going to sing. You got what
Agatha, Agnes. What's wrong with the indices? NQ forgot it's an asset last week. And I haven't heard that one yet. NQ forgot it was an asset. That's honestly pretty valid. It's been pretty bad, bro. Yeah, I don't really. The thing is that we're just in such, like, first of all, let me say this. This action right here, right now, this is expected in my opinion. The only reason I say that is because we just moved down 200 points, right? A little range action after that big trend makes sense. This action actually doesn't surprise me on the NQ right now, at least. This is actually not shocking to me on the. This is actually not shocking to me on the just this intergym. That being said, broaderly speaking, broaderly, if that's the right term, broaderly, this is why the NQ is so ass. On the higher time frames, it's just like, it's ass, bro. This is so ugly. Yo, oh, look at that shit. Oh, die YM. Die YM. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right. Omar! Let's fucking go, bro. That plus gold. Yo, have you considered naming him GC? Or he or she, GC? Because it's actually a pretty neutral name. Like, it could be boy or girl. GC1. Yeah, dude, I think that would be such a sick name. Nah, fuck the initials. Just straight up name him GC1. GC. Dude, seriously, Omar, I'm sorry. That's amazing, brother. Hey, and tell your wife from the RakeTrades stream chat, tell her that we know she's the real MVP for what she's about to go through, and that the chat got her back. Not that that means literally anything, but we do. She a real one. Oh my gosh, she's the realest of the real, bro. I feel lucky to have met her, dog. I feel lucky to have met her. JPT, thank you so much for the support, bro. I appreciate you using code. Yeah, Uncle, it's just NQ's been, like, again, look at the daily, you know? This is the range we're in. And in order for us to make moves, in order for us to make real moves, we can't just be in this range, you know? So it's almost, I don't want to say it's expected, but there is some level of expected, I think. All right, great work, my friends, on this YM short. We are now probably finally sitting just around the 2R mark, which is great. Maybe not even, are we? My stop is tighter than that. Let's see. We are just around 2R at this moment. I might consider an exit here, but I really wanted a downside trend. I just don't feel like giving back any of these gains. For now, I'm going to hold, though. Excellent patience and hold so far on this trade. And now we're turning on the key song. Oh my god, dude. Born Slippy with this shit. Oh my god. Let's go, Chris. Hell yeah. Oh, I think I gotta restart this with the song turned up because that's just way too quiet, bro. Uncle, what's how do I pronounce this? Uncle 2. Dude, we don't know shit about fuck, bro. None of that stuff matters. We just don't know. That last few weeks is a good representation of why none of that matters, because we don't know shit about fuck. The interest rate decisions today, you in your head could come up with like a logical reason and be like, oh, if interest rates get cut, the market should go down because of X, X, and Y. We don't know any of that to be true. We know nothing. That's how we have to operate. We are Jon Snow. We know nothing. If a company has earnings, we can think that they were good or bad. We have no idea how the market will react to that. So when you say previous days we'd move 1K negative points on a bad NFP, there was probably a lot of other chart factors happening then. It wasn't just NFP. I truly have no idea what, I know NFP stands for non-farm payroll. I have no idea what it means. I have no idea what unemployment rates specifically are referencing. I don't really know what interest rates raising or not means. I think it has to do with when you get a loan from the bank for a house and stuff, but I don't really know, and I don't really care to know, because me having an opinion about that stuff would make it so that I feel like I know something. I don't know anything, and that's the key way to act at all times. We know nothing, Jon Snow, because then we're going to start to associate things that do not need to be associated. I really do believe that at the bottom of my heart, bro. Oh, what a trade, my friends. This was excellent. I am going to go ahead and just click out of that one. I'm going to click close position. Oh, what a stream. What a stream. Uncle 2, dude, I cannot get this across my chest enough. You gotta stop thinking about anything that has to do with logical shit like that, bro. You're being way too logical. We don't know, we know nothing about it. Yes, the economy could be in a not great position right now. Right? But it could be it could get a lot worse in 10 years. And if that's the case, people with money are still buying right now. Do not assume that you know anything is the best way to operate. Assume that you know nothing about nothing about nothing, and just trade the chart. That's the only way to operate, in my opinion. Only way to operate. What up, Mikey? Stay tuned to TT28. There's no firm schedule right now. Oh my God, Trump Casino. Working on your full strategy. Inside our Discord has my recordings and stuff. It's not technically open yet, but it's because I'll put the link right here. We're technically just, if you join, beware, our indicators, our stuff, some stuff we're working on is still coming to its final phases. But you can get the full system and program for cheap. No firm schedule right now on streams. I'm in the process of working on something. I'm working on something, and so I don't have a firm updates right now. Stand by. Like I said, I'm trying to assemble the Avengers, and it can be hard. All right, let me answer this question because I think this is important. What made you look at the YM today compared to GC or ES or NQ? All right, great question. Let's talk about it, right? The ES pre-market, actually the cool part is you can go back on the stream later and you can go you can like just go look at it, because in real time you'll be able to see like I was watching the NQ, and then I check the YM every day, right? I'm a firm believer that you should check, or I mean sometimes I forget, I guess, but I check the YM and the RTY every day. I like to trade what looks the best, right? And so while I was looking at the NQ looked aight, but we weren't triggering a daily sell, right? A daily potential lower high by breaking under that bar's low. We weren't there yet, right? Of all the indices, the YM was the only one that looked like it had a real chance to crack under that previous day's low and trigger the daily lower high, daily sells. So because the YM had that look, I was like, all right, this appears to be the most favorable short trade setup of the indices, and that worked out. But yeah, I will leave the stream up for as long as Kick lets me, and you can go back and watch the early morning part of the stream, and you'll, like, in real time, you'll see me. I make the YM plan on stream today. So yeah, buddy. Yeah, MT. Dude, we mapped it great, bro. We mapped it really great. We really mapped it great. Let's get a little, hold on. We need a good one for this. We need a good one. Oh, we haven't done this in forever. All right, quick jam, just to pay respects, you know?
Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a
You know it. You know it.
Kaboom, kablow, kaboom. Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom, kablow, kaboom. I was in my room trying to teach my little sister. Then I heard a boom and it sounded like a missile. Who that is?
I showed my girl this song and she wasn't about it. Yo, low key, I can't tell if that says more about us or your girl, but I think that probably means you've got a good one. Right, Yuri? Like, if we think about it, it's like truly not who that is? Oh, that's Granny. Oh, she did. I see the sell you're taking, but goddamn, this daily chart is giving me an aneurysm. Oh, wow. Yeah, Logan. Yeah. I see that. Wow. That's a nice 15-minute too. Yeah. Yeah, it was I might try and post this stream to YouTube just because I feel like today was very valuable in the sense of we planned this YM trade pre-market, took a preliminary stab that got stopped, but then took an entry, and the mental fortitude to hold through this initial push up and then the lower route, like it was a trade that really tested our patience, but I think showed us that, guys, I really can't emphasize this enough, and I guess I want to emphasize it more. Most of the time, your analysis is not the problem, right? Like all of you who, especially if you've studied the system, which I'm not trying to be like, oh, my system's the best, blah, blah. It's not. It's just, it works for me, right? But if you know the system, if you've taken the if you've studied the material, most of the time, after your initial learning phase, it's the ideas that you have are largely right or worth it, right? Like they're either A, right, or B, if they were right, they would have been worth it. And yes, that involves taking some stops sometimes. But I can't emphasize this enough for you guys and gals out there. You are better at technical analysis than you think. Most of you. I don't want to say that as a blanket statement, but largely speaking, most of you are better at technical analysis than you think. You actually are really good at analyzing where the markets may go. It's just a lot of times the biggest issue has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the stuff in between, right? Which like this, going back and watching this trade, dude, I bet you could count 40 size from me. And I'm talking size as in like, right? Like I'd be curious the actual number of size, but my guess is it's probably in 40 range, because how many times did this trade look like it was working, go back a little red, but it never invalidated itself. The thought process and the analysis I had was correct. You just have to let it work. And most of the time when we think a chart is going to go from point A to point B, it does go from point A to point B. Where we fuck up is not letting it actually do that. It's one of the skills I believe I have, is just win, lose, or draw. You accept, hey, I'm pretty good at predicting point A to point B. Let me try and shoot that shot, then get the fuck out of my own way. That's how I feel strongly about that, dog. Okay. What is the song I'm thinking of? Young Forever. Yeah, bro. I don't know why, but I just got a crazy urge to listen to this one, and it's such a banger. Oh my god, I love this song.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us stay young or let
Banger song. Oh, NQ. Alright, it's okay.
but we never say never.
No FOMO, no FOMO, no FOMO.
Life is a short trip, the music's for the sad man. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really want to live forever?
Nailed it, Dill and Mempty. Nailed it. AKA be okay with your risk. You guys nailed it, bro. The difference between a trend change and just a pullback, it's a bit of a deeper conversation. What I will just say is that while gold offered a nice little bounce back, the higher time frames on gold, like the 15-minute or hourly, they were never really bullish yet, right? So like the 5-minute had a bit of a trend, which caught a nice scalp move up. If you're asking me why was I not in this gold trade at any point, it was for that reason. We never had enough consolidation, or the 15-minute was always downtrending, and it was just waiting for a moment like this, right? So I think today I would have taken gold with more of like a take money, see profit, take profit. And I just, that's part of the reason I was never in it, is I didn't really see the real path to a clean, strong trend. It felt like no matter what, we'd need something like this, where the 15-minute trend is just so bearish that it would have been hard for it to just go straight up, right? Like that would have been a kind of weird move. So I like the sideways action on it now. It's uncomfortable probably for your position, but this is also action I would be looking for on gold if I wanted to hold it. It's just, it could trend lower. We're in a downtrend still. on the 15-minute. So that's part of the reason I avoided it as a whole. We are in a downtrend on the 15. Oh, YM. No, YM. Who let me exit my YM, dog? Hey, Limovich. Hell yeah, bro. SPX puts. Let's go. Dude, huge W today, my friends. Huge, 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 huge W. Yeah, more of a micro bullish trend. That's a good way to phrase it. Flat on all time. Now, fuck yeah, boys and girls. Fuck yeah. Wow. What a time to be alive. Little Jay-Z on the beat, too. 934 to 848. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I used AI to make my own trading hype song. I've actually been looking into the same thing. I know Max did that too. That's so funny, bro. All right, one more. All right, real quick. Just bear with me because I need to just nail these lyrics.
Remember that night at the Hippodrome? Never knew that look when you look at me. Nervous as hell, so I didn't win a lot. You're the salt, I'm the lemon on the top. Heart quicken, south of the river. Mouth full of Vinny, sitting cans full of liquor. Street light flickers, feel it in my blood. Any which way I turn out, the lights burn dimmer. And I'm heart quicken, south of the river. Mouth full of Vinny, sitting cans full of liquor. Street light flickers, feel it in my blood. Any which way I turn out, the lights burn dimmer. And 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 any which way I turn out, the lights burn dimmer. Heart quicken, south of the river. Mouth full of Vinny, sitting cans full of liquor. Street light flickers, feel it in my blood. Any which way I turn out, the lights burn dimmer. Heart quicken, south of the river. Mouth full of Vinny, sitting cans full of liquor. Street light flickers, feel it in my blood. Any which way I turn out, the lights burn dimmer.
Sorry, my mic was off. Yes, I will be back for FOMC. I've changed my workout appointment so that I can leave 15 minutes earlier so I can be back for FOMC. Just to hang with y'all. Street light flickers, feel in my blood. Any which way to another lights burn dimmer. Oh, just amazing. All right, I want to find one final song for the morning. You know what I want? banger song to end the morning stream, my friends. $300, Zay, so close. What is up, Want Green? Do you mean $50 to $90 of drawdown left? That's tough, man. $50 to $90 with the drawdown. I don't have an accurate suggestion because I think that it's going to be hard to get those accounts off the ground. It is. It just is. I would, if I was you personally, what I would do is take a shot with them and then be willing to get new ones. And it's like, but it's hard. It's really hard to get back from that little a drawdown. Yeah. I would shoot your shot, but then be willing to move. No, I haven't. I need to find this this song. I love this song. Yeah, the consistency, you got to factor that in too. Did the stream stop? I accidentally closed my computer. Let's see if the stream stayed alive. All right, my friends. I think it's time for me to call it on the morning stream. What an absolutely banger trade. I really feel awesome about it. So, love you guys so much. I will be on for FOMC later, probably close to 2 p.m. itself, because I got to work out from 1 to 1:45, and then I'm going to race back and do the stream. So, all right, my friends, I love you very much. Have a great rest of the day. I will see you later on. Cheers, my friends. Yo. What up, my brothers? My sisters? We got 30 seconds till this announcement. Let me get, there we go. Okay, hold on. Yeah, dog. All right, let me get this link posted. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. All right, all right, all right. Yo, yo, what up, what up, what up, dude? We have to see. Okay. What'd they do? They cut rates? I'm guessing they cut rates or it stayed the same. Dude, there's a 1 minute giant ass gap. Hello, good morning. Or good afternoon, I guess, actually, right? Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. All right, we've got a little 1 minute gap here. ETH be pumping, coin pumping. Oh, dude, we love a good pump. Dude, Omar, we're back. We're back. Rate stayed the same. Okay, thank you for that info. Oh, coin, thank God. Yes. Dude, we need coin. We're not. I'm getting there. My average is 250s, 260s. Got to get back up there. All right, we're seeing GC. Omar, your buy actually is never. We never came back there, bro. Omar genuinely called the low. That's so crazy. I'm not going to trade based on the news. I don't generally care about the news. I don't really even fully understand what it means. I think it means interest rates for houses, but I've been very open that my whole life I've never really known nor cared because it's just news, right? You're just like, all right, we're either going to, we're volatile now, right? So something's going to happen. We're either going to, we can move more, but I don't think it has to be trading based off what the news was, is what I'll say. I still lean down TBH. Let me get some music. Chat. Just a little background. Nothing crazy, guys. Nothing crazy. A little background vibe. Bro, Omar, I agree. Dude, believe me. How do we get you on there, Omar? I'm like, oh, dude, Omar, you're gonna love the new thing I'm working on more than anybody in this world. And we're gonna have. I'm gonna need you to hop on at some point. And spill the gold secrets, brother. I'm open, dude. I kind of want to short the NASDAQ. I don't like to trade early into FOMC because there's another 30 minutes till Powell talks, and that's really when we'll start to move. That's a pretty bearish bar in gold, too. All right, Omar, well, what's the word on gold? Does your buy hold, or are we going for that low? Because I could see us trending down into that low. Sorry, that music's loud. Sorry. Target lows. Dude, Omar hath spoken. All right, let's wait. I'm going to wait a little bit till Powell starts talking. Dude, I remember that FOMC. Truthfully, FOMC is hit or miss, bro. That's why I'm coming into this one with the mindset of we're here to trade, but we're also here to hang. Because it's hit or miss. We might get something, or this could be a very boring session, and that's totally fine. But we'll just hang, you know? Okay, so NQ is that first 5 minute close is going to be rather strong. I will do a giveaway somehow too, guys. I have a Lucid account to give away. Shout out to Lucid. And I'll tell you all when the accounts I'm giving away are like I buy them and stuff. I do have plans to buy some from Lucid. These aren't. They gave me a couple to give away. So that's just shout out to Lucid, bro. Big shouts, Lucid. Oh, yeah, shit. And, dude, this is the last day to enter the fantasy basketball or March Madness tournament. Great reminder. You don't have to get it perfect like Kalshi, obviously not. But there's a March Madness tournament going on. I'm giving whoever gets the best bracket, you get a free futures prop firm account, and you can choose whatever type of account you want. You can choose like straight to funded. You can choose, any of the partner firms that I work with. You can pick. So you just got whoever's the best March Madness bracket. So make sure to fill out that March Madness bracket. There is one in the Kick chat right now, that link. And then I also have to be influencer real quick. I got to post my link to the Kick chat too. Here we go. Uh, 25 entries. I don't know about 25 entries. Let me check though. I guess we can see. My gut is 1 entry each. Got 120 people in there. Max entry is 25. I guess it does say max entry is 25. Let's see if people are actually entering. Is anybody entering multiple times? I don't think people are entering multiple times. But if they are, then technically... Let me see if I can change that rule. Yeah, no, I think everyone's just been doing it once. Oh, no, that's not for ours. That's for the 125,000 prize. So I'm pretty sure for ours you can only enter once anyways. I would hope so. Yeah, dude, so basically it's you versus 120 other people. If you think you're better at college basketball knowledge than 120 day trading degenerates, then you could potentially win. Yeah, even a 150K straight to funded, and they're not giving it to me. These firms, I do work with these firms. I haven't told them about this though, so as of now, my plan is to just buy it for you. So someone could potentially win like $500. The world to see me, they don't know what they'd understand. All right, well, Sorry, Omar, I'm going to delete this note just to avoid confusion that somebody just mentioned in the chat. No, Omar, one of the people, Omar, the legend, who is one of the rock stars who's always on our stream and just fucking legends. Earlier today, he said buy gold, literally when this candle was at this low. So we noted that on the chart. We're like, all right, Omar says buy gold. And that was the actual low. But no, we're not buying right now. Actually, we're trying to think. Is this a potential short target? I kind of think so. I just don't know how long it might take to get there. $500 in a max payout dream. Yep. All right. Also, guys, I got a bunch of new glasses lately because I'm going on a bachelor party. And here's the other truth. I don't mind these. I don't mind the red. I can't really tell what they look like because my eyes are red when I go in them. But I've got a bunch of new glasses lately because the truth is, oh my God, the candles look crazy. This is actually wild. I can't see the red candles. Oh my God, I wish you guys could see my POV right now. Only the green candles are basically showing up on my chart. That's actually hilarious. I really cannot see the red candles. They are like blending in with my glasses. That's wild. I might use these specifically when I want a banger long trade. But I found that I like glasses because when you smoke joints, then your eyes, everyone knows, bro. Everyone knows. So you hold a couple glasses on. It's like, all right. See, can't see red, copy trading red. No, I don't copy trade, generally speaking. I don't have a problem with it, but I'm more of a mindset that copy trading adds more risk than it does like potential reward. Here's the other thing. With copy trading, sometimes what people are going for is, and it's totally fair, but what they're going for is like 10 different accounts, aim for $200 a day on each account, and you have $2,000, right? And that's true. That's very, very accurate, but it's just math. But it's also, as the NQ does start to fade here a little bit, I didn't want to take any trades before Pal started talking, but Again, a nice little pullback. Excuse me. The hard part about copy trading a lot of accounts for small dollars is you basically can't have a tilt. Because like one bad day, dude, you've blown all those. Like you don't have enough drawdown. Like you just one time you size up, you're gonna get absolutely crushed. The one time you revenge trade, you're gonna get crushed, and it's really hard to avoid those things as traders, like completely. So I generally don't like to put all my eggs in that basket. If I ever were to copy trade, what I would more so do is be like, all right, Jake, you have 10 funded accounts. Let's copy trade 3 of them today, then you have another set of 3, then you have another set of 3. If I ever were to copy trade, I think that's how I'd start. I think I'd start with like the 3 sets of 3. Yeah, bro, they just go so much faster. Like, yeah, bro. One account at a time dude, that's my method. One account at a time, slow and steady. I even most of the time at TPT, I just will like trade evals randomly throughout weeks and then just like end up with a TPT because it's such a long process to get funded. It's the longest process, 5 days. It's crazy, but TPT is old faithful. I love Alpha. I need to start trading with Alpha more. Their advanced accounts are just an investment, but they're really good rules. And the zero accounts are very well priced. Alpha's great people too, dude. I'll never forget. Alpha is kind of the people who started the giveaway at the free event idea. I hosted that event in London with them, and that was the first time. All the events, I didn't have any of them sponsored. They were all just like me. I was the sponsor, but Alpha sponsored that one, and they gave everybody a zero account. I was like, that's so sick. And that was a genius idea. With the daily payouts, do you usually withdraw all above the buffer? Yes. On TPT, I usually withdraw all above the buffer each day. That's what I like to do. Or if I have multiple accounts, I'll leave one and just fully leave it running so I get more drawdown and then just try and go on a run. Because I did go on a run in February with the TPT accounts. So that was nice. And that all came from I didn't withdraw after the buffer. I didn't withdraw each day there. I let that stack for like 2 or 3 days. And apparently, I don't know. The last few times that I've passed too, a take profit. And previously, they would move you live as soon as you made 10K in a day. Now they're not doing that, I think, because I think they've realized, I don't know, this is speculation on my part, but my guess would be that they've realized that just because someone makes 10K in a day doesn't mean that they're a good live trader, and that they'll probably, if they gambled the way to that 10K, they'll probably keep gambling afterwards. And you don't want them to be gambling with live cash. I did make 50 throughout the TPT. It's a lot less than that when you like profit splits and withdrawals. It came out to like 32 or something like that. So that was cool. That was great. That was a really great run. But it was on an 80-20 split. Dude, Azang has been on an incredible heater, man. Oh, God. Don't get me started on how legendary he is. Just an absolute heater, bro. Just a brother. Absolute goat. I love Mr. Allen. Favorite type account for Fund Index? I haven't used them in a while, but they have the rapid ones. I believe those are still the same, where you can just get paid out in 3 days. And that's nice. It's very nice. It's very nice. Very nice. All right, my friends, we are 15 minutes into FOMC. I am still expecting some more movement once Powell comes on, but I'm intrigued because this is not the usual action we see from FOMC. Usually between this window of 2 p.m. Eastern to 2:30 p.m. Eastern, it's very heavy consolidation. And I say that I do not say that lightly. I say that very aggressively because normally we really aggressively consolidate during this time. Normally we do not kind of trend like this. And at the moment, I'm getting vibes that the NQ, we'll see. I'd like to let this continue to shape up until Powell starts to talk. But I'm wondering, can this bar get some extension? Like, could we go down and make a move towards yesterday's low at like 730s or whatever it is? Of course, FOMC could come. Powell could rally it right back to that high. None of this looks that great, I'm going to be honest with you. But I'm open. I'm open-minded. That's why we're waiting. That's why I'm here. I'm here not to force something onto the market, but to see if the market offers. Okay, there we go. We're back, baby. We're back, motherfucker. Oh, you know what I want to hear? What's that song? Oh, yeah, Get Back. Yeah.
Good evening. What's happening, man? All right. All right, man.
What is this music video? What the hell? What? What is happening? All right, my friends. We're also watching gold throughout this FOMC, wondering, can gold go and take out this low, or are we going, for me, I'm wondering, are we going to go take out this low, or are we going to put in a 15-minute type of bar at a certain type of place that feels like we have some security? What I mean by that, yeah. Let's say that this this current bar here on gold was a big green hammer, right? Even then, I wouldn't necessarily be convinced because this isn't a super logical place to stop. If gold wants to pull back and kind of do what it's currently doing, the logical places to stop would be either A, this low down here, or B, somewhere in this previous pullback areas where it can hold as a higher low. So I'm kind of looking at those two areas on gold. Can we pull back into there or there? Those are some thoughts I have. Mitch, give me the gamma. What's going on? Sorry, I just checked the chat for the first time in a minute. Give me the gamma. No, I don't really have an opinion about the Iman video. I don't really know him that well. He popped up really fast, so yeah. Thoughts or thoughts? THOTS. Thoughts. Get back down, know me like that. Oh my God, guys, I just realized I'm blocking part of the chart with my face. Sorry, that's my fault, totally my fault. I do prefer to have a buffer before taking payouts when the rules require them. Like Take Profit Traders requires that. That being said, if they didn't require it, I'm more of the mindset of take everything out that you can. I just think that you should like take the money out from props. The more, it's like the same with options. I say the same thing. I've held the same opinion for the longest time. Like if you have trading is a see money, take money game. If you have the option to take money out, you should probably do it, because by leaving it in, you're just like leaving it up to fate or the market gods. And the market gods are like, they do not. They are waiting for an opportunity for you to leave a little bit too much money in your account and just take that extra trade, right? It's just like, oh, it's just one more. It's just one more. It really is like that. It's the market gods and the casino gods are the same people. The longer you stay, the more likely you lose. A little ludicrous on the beat. Wow, God, get back. Y'all know me like that. No, guys, what's crazy is, dude, I think that Guys, for those of you who are like anti-prop and stuff, don't get me wrong, I totally get it. But I also, while I have a minute to rant here, I will rant, and I'm gonna make a YouTube video about this. Dude, props are going absolutely nowhere, my friend. And here's the thing: have we all forgotten? Has the world forgotten that the CME just announced single stock futures? They're gonna have single stock futures for Tesla, Nvidia. Soon, you're gonna have the choice. You could trade options on Tesla, or you could trade futures on Tesla. I would be genuinely shocked at the bottom of my fucking heart if none of these prop firms that are currently existing just said, hey, let's expand our business to include single stock names. This is not something like they can't stop. Prop firms right now can't offer options because it's a totally different asset that's regulated by a different entity, right? So if you want to trade, if a prop firm right now wanted to offer Tesla, they could offer it in stock form, which is regulated by the SEC, or options form, which is regulated by the SEC. Futures are not regulated by the SEC. They're regulated by the CFTC and the NFA for future, whatever it's called, the futures network. Like, they're not. These are different governmental bodies managing and regulating them. So right now, Tradeify or Lucid or TopStep even offering options or stock has never been even remotely in the conversation. But as soon as single stock futures get released, all of those companies have, I assume, have the ability to offer that data. I don't know why it would be different. Like, I truly don't. So if that's the case, why wouldn't they offer those? And I'm not saying that options trading is going to get abandoned as a whole. I still will trade options on Thursdays and Fridays specifically or 0 day TE when I can get like a outsized return for my risk. But if you think the prop firm people aren't going to go after that area, I think it's nuts. And I think even if you don't use a prop firm and you've just been like anti-futures, which I don't know, I've never really understood it, but like I get where you're coming from because you want to trade the Teslas and Nvidias and Apples of the world. That's coming. Like, it's coming. Did we all just forget about that? I'm like shocked that I feel like nobody ever talked about it enough that that's coming to the prop world. It's for sure coming. And I want to be in position to be fucking ready for that. And I think I am. All right, hold on. Let me get the music back on. I need to go get music too. Then I'll check the chat. A little Blanco. A little Blanco never hurt nobody. Blanco. All right, hold on. I need new water. Yeah. Dude, I actually do like these glasses though, because then you also can't see. I literally can't see the red candles. That's so crazy. I'm gonna start selling these as like a gag gift, bro. I actually think I could probably make money selling these as a gag gift. All right. Sorry for any volume errors. I haven't had this stream in my ear. Normally I do that so I can tell how the volume is. Okay, seems okay. This microphone is still nuts. All right, we are getting towards that 30-minute mark, so Pal should be coming to speak soon enough. I for sure cannot wear these while trading. That's crazy. These I can wear. So far, our instinct has led us to be interested more in shorts than longs. I am interested in gold shorts. I think gold can pull back to one of these two areas. And that's what I'm watching for right now. I'm watching for, is there some sort of entry signal that gives us a... Again, I still want this idea to confirm because I'm definitely not heart set on it. I'm open-minded to trading gold a few different ways, but FOMC wicks do like to get taken out, and that is an FOMC wick, so I'm being aware of that as well. If I do take any trades, I will be taking them on my screen that you are seeing. So fear not, my friends. You will see me press buy, you will see me press sell, all the things. I do love that line. Rainy day's been getting me damp. How's oil doing? Where's Ranj? The oil god. He's for sure not here at FOMC. He's streaming tonight, though. He's been crushing it. Dude, guys, if you are someone who watches the nighttime streams, do me a favor. Just throw a heart in the chat or something. Oh, you're here, Ron. Hey. Because he's just been absolutely crushing it, bro. He deserves some love. Let go, let go, let go, let go. Okay. Okay, YouTube suggestions. Pretty boring so far, guys. I really... I had some hopes that maybe we'd get a little Action Jackson today. We got 2 minutes till Pal talks. 2 minutes till Pal talks. So we're holding interest rates steady. Baseline interest rate of 3.5 to 3.75%. Despite the fact that Iran is throttling the Strait of Hormuz and that Trump is continuing to put pressure on Powell. I probably pronounced Hormuz wrong, and I apologize for that. Oil is seeing quite a reaction. This is a crazy chart. Dude, I had someone in this group chat that I'm in. My computer's frozen. I wonder if you guys can still hear me, but it's frozen. I might lose access to you all soon. It's fully frozen. But I can still hear myself in that ear. That's kind of crazy. I don't really know how this is happening, but... we back? Was that just like a weird... I don't even know what that was, but my computer basically froze. This is a 2-minute sell at the level. If I didn't have a freezing computer, I might try it, but... Even with a frozen computer. Oh, motherfucker. All right. Trying a contract of it. My computer is going to freeze at any moment. Go, NQ. Go, 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 go. We want death, bro. We want death. What's yesterday's low? Extended hours low is 728. I would love under 728. That would be my dream price target on this. Remember what we talked about a little bit earlier on stream, having NQ kind of make the same move that the YM did earlier? So that's kind of the basis of this particular trade. And on a 5-minute basis, we have a 5-minute sell at a level. So I'm just taking the sell. Sorry, where'd the music go, dog? Give me that boring slippy slippy. All right, let's see. I'm shooting a shot, dude. Here we are, you know. No one ever got rich in life from not shooting shots, you know what I mean? We've already got down into the low of the day. If you're just scalping or looking for, you know, looking to lock a win or whatever, this is a good place to probably lock it in. But I'm not looking for a small trade. I'm looking for a range break to the downside. I'm only here for the big business, baby. I'm not here for the small. I'm not here for any of that. I'm not here for that. You know, I'm like Shia LaBeouf in that interview. He's like, I'm not here for that, dog. You fuck with fondue? Nah. I don't fuck with it. Not at all. What do you fuck with? I fuck with tacos, deep.
I gotta shut the fuck, because I'm already in trouble. So let's talk about something else. What do you think about fondue?
I fuck with it, but it's nasty kind of on it.
I don't fuck with it, not at all.
What do you fuck with?
I like tacos deep.
You've been to TJ?
No, I gotta shut the fuck, because I'm already in trouble. So let's talk about something else. What do you think about fondue?
It's got to be the best,
fuck with
probably
it,
one
but
of the
it's
best
nasty
questions of an
kind of
interview
I don't
ever.
fuck with it, not at all.
What do you fuck with?
I like tacos deep.
You been to TJ?
No, I gotta shut the fuck. Because I'm already in trouble. So let's talk about something else. What do you think about fondue?
I fuck with
I
it,
don't
but
know
it's
what Pal
nasty
is
kind of
doing,
on
but
I don't fuck
whatever
with it,
he's
not at
saying,
all.
we are
What do you
getting
fuck
some
with?
bounce
Like
back
tacos
towards
deep.
the. All right,
You been
Pal.
to TJ?
Shia LaBeouf. We need to. It's a great line, but. We do have the market rallying back here, trying to hold the low of day. The NQ was able to poke the low of day by just a couple of ticks, and now it does look like it wants to rally back. I might end up taking a small loss on this one, despite being up a bit to start, and that is okay with me if it happens. Again, as I mentioned, I'm not here for a short time or a small trade. If I'm here, I'm standing on business. I'm trying to catch a large breakdown, which at the moment we just have not gotten. But I do think we can. This trade is at break even for me now. If you are, for whatever reason, signal botting me, which I don't think you should be, break even is probably a spot to. Sorry, the music was loud there. But a banger song. All right, I think it's Here Comes. It feels like I'm going to get stopped on this soon, but I'm okay with that. Come on. Jake Burgundy is semi back, bro. Should we is he ready to make his afternoon report? I'll give him 3 more minutes and then we'll make our afternoon report. I'm actually excited for the afternoon report. I've been preparing for this mentally. I have not checked the chat a lot of that since I have entered this trade. It's not because I don't love you. I, in fact, love you so much, and I feel like you know that. I think you trust me on that. Die, 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 die. Yeah, buddy. Am looking for the market to continue trading lower here. Again, we've had a nice scalp opportunity on this short position, but I'm not here personally. And again, that's just me, Jake. And here's the best part about that. I am Jake. None of you are me. We're all independent human beings, right? I'm here standing on business saying that if a trade is going to work out in my favor, it's not a $600 winner. Oh my God, my computer's frozen again. Am I still talking? Can you hear me? Dude. Oh, wait. We're kind of back? Okay. I got to close some stuff. Oh, my fucking video editing software. That's what's making this a bitch. Okay, hopefully my computer can breathe a little bit now. The massive video, because I was going to put today's stream from earlier, and I'll probably just add this one onto it too. I was going to put these on YouTube. Come on, NQ. Alrighty. Good afternoon, traders. Damn, son. Nice short, Mitch. Yeah, I had a short. My trade of the day was on YM. In theory, I probably should still be holding that. That's probably trending lower. Yeah. I probably should still be holding that, but I'm not mad about my exit. That was a great trade. Now we just want that follow-up, dog. But welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the Afternoon Rake Trade stream. I'm super glad to have you. We are here post FOMC. It is a beautiful, sunny day, very freezing in New York City. I do not plan to be staying in New York City very long because it's just too cold for a Puerto Rican boy like me, somebody used to the sun. Looking for the NASDAQ to break down below 24,800. That seems to be the spot that we just can't crack below. If we can, we do have room. I'm seeing down into 730s. That's the first target that I'm personally looking for. However, I'm keeping my expectations very low because at this moment, the market seems that it wants to do what it has been doing the last several months, which is chop. Which leads me now to my point here, number 2. If you have managed to survive that chop over the last few months, I think that you should be extraordinarily proud of yourself. Let me be clear about that. The entire first quarter, we are on pace to close an entire first quarter full of chop. Can you fathom that? One first quarter full of chop, a quarter. That is 3 months of a year full of CHOP. So congratulations if you have survived from both me and the entire market. In addition to watching the NASDAQ, we're keeping an eye on gold, where we have mixed emotions, 2 potential targets in mind, but my gut still does lean to the lower side on it. Won't be able to enter this trade until we have some sort of actual confirmation, some sort of trend flip, some sort of 15-minute sell setup, which I just don't think we're going to get during this session, which leads me to believe that gold will be off limits until tomorrow. There is a little dog walking by me right now. You couldn't see Pistol, but that's Pistol. Pistol is a new addition to the household. Very happy to have Pistol into the household. Not new addition to this house, new addition to my life is how I should phrase it. Pistol has been around for quite some time. Other than that, welcome to the Rake Trades afternoon show. That was not as smooth as my first one, but we are looking for... Dude, guys, I'm sorry. I really want to make money on this trade. I want this thing to go... Like, I would like us to drop 200 points. That's my dream world situation right now, if we're being very blunt. I don't want small potatoes, bruh. And here's the thing. We're day after St. Patrick's Day. I don't think St. Patrick would want small potatoes either, dude. St. Patrick's not that kind of guy. Especially during the potato famine, bro. St. Patrick is interested in big potatoes. St. Patrick's wondering, like, can we get an FOMC day really bad reaction? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But that is what I'm aiming for. St. Patrick would not be happy with small potatoes, and I'm trading with him in mind today. You might be like, oh, why are you doing that? St. Patrick's Day is yesterday. Well, I like to honor people. I like to honor people more than they expect. But for those of you actually curious, this is my trade idea. I took this short a while ago. I have been holding it mainly because we've never really gotten down to a 2R point. I don't generally like to take less than 2R trades. 2.5 is really my dream number, unless I have some good chart reasons to do so. This one, however, I'm standing on business. In fact, I know what song I'd like to hear next.
I like that you pronounce business. Usually when I say standing on business, I say standing on business. I don't say I'm standing on business, bro. I think that's why he ain't leave right there. You were pronunciating every word. You can't pronunciate every word when you're doing that. Yeah, I'm standing on business. Yeah, you standing on business.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that guy'll never leave, yeah? So I'm gonna start going to the beach and looking for motherfuckers just to say that shit too. You wanna show me this black? You wanna hit this black and out?
I'm cool, bro.
You good? All right, no.
I figured that. Epic. Epic, 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 epic. Oh, my friends. And hey, let me clarify too. I have no problem if any of you out there are like, Jake, I took this trade and now I'm out, bro. I'm out. I don't this is giving me anxiety. I don't want to keep holding. Dude, that is so fine. That is no problem whatsoever, bro. Or sis, homegirl, or homeboy. That's no problem. That's just you standing on business. You know, we all have to stand on business. Banger song, banger song, banger song. NQ, I am standing on business. Please go die. We're seeing a little bit of a gold pullback here as well. Was not able to find an entry into gold that I really liked. I do think we can get down to this, like, just these previous higher lows. But I was not able to find the entry that, like, moved me. So I'm not in on the gold short, but shouts to anyone who's doing well on that. Okay, my computer is running so much better now that I don't have that giant video edit open, which when you say it out loud, it does make total sense. Oh, you don't have an 8 GB file open messing with the timeline? Yeah. Computer processing speed's probably going to speed up a little bit. So sorry, I haven't checked the chat in a bit. Let me see. In some mood for some Taylor Swift. Night Nurse, Fly by Quavo. All right, let's do Fly by Quavo. And Night Nurse is next. Oh, I know this song. Yeah. Hell yeah. Let me get the music up on. Dude, banger song. A+. This is an A+ song to listen to in the morning. Super over on Chilaquiles. Mega over on Chilaquiles. Gold getting a nice move down here. Again, no entries for me on gold, but hopefully some of you out there are able to capture a nice trade to the short side. Hit my TP on gold, cha-ching. Nice work, guys. Hell yeah. Still just in the one position for me, which is in a NQ short. I'm looking for us to get a big breakdown out of this range. At this bottom of this green box is when I'll finally be at 2R. Oh man, I gotta say, con crema sí, con queso Oaxaca. Queso Oaxaca es mi primera. I don't know how to say cheese. I forget that, but I love queso Oaxaca. Queso Oaxaca is literally my favorite cheese. One of them. Very neutral flavored cheese. Ooh, queso cotija. Cotija is also great cheese. You guys are showing some ball knowledge right now with this cheese game. All right, Night Nurse by who? What is Night Nurse? Oh, NQ looking like a little breakdown. Goated. What's up, Breezy? Dude, crazy, right? This is a crazy Puerto Rico background for sure. IRS, this is crazy, right? Like, Yo, at IRS. Crazy IRS background. Nah, bro, we had or sis we had a great trade this morning on the YM right here. So we shorted the YM around here and then covered around here. Probably could have kept holding it, but no, that was my short. So that was the trade earlier today. Then now we're getting to 2R NQ, but I'm not really satisfied, dog. I'm like, hell yeah, great work, Breezy. Banger, Nomad. This is a great song for us. Banger. I'm looking for the 730s on the NQ. 730s. That's a dream world target for me. Cojita is Feta's Mexican cousin. I like that. I agree with that. TPT right now, and personal as well. I'm sized pretty tamely. The YM 3 contracts was a pretty small risk. It was like $1,200, and then this risk on this FOMC trade was about $600 of risk. So I mean, my risk today has actually been pretty tight, just like pretty small. I haven't been risking a lot of dollars. Gorgeous, my friends. Excellent short here. We are sitting at about 2.5 to 1 R to R. I am aiming for that 730s mark. Anyone in short here? Sitting at a pretty nice trade. Locked out for the day. All right. Zay, let's go. Caught a piece. Hey, a piece is all we need, you know. And I know you guys. We're not just copy pasting. I know you guys are doing your own thing for sure. GC's getting a nice move down as well. I mean, I hope we're doing all right, my friends. I hope we're doing all right. Sitting at 2.5x of our risk. I probably don't want us to get back over that previous high. I'd like to make at least 1,200 on this trade. Really, I'd like more, but this is, you know, whenever you can get 2 Rs, you're generally speaking a pretty happy camper. All right, keep going. Come on, let's get down to the 730s, baby. That might be able to give us 3 Rs total. Yeah, look at 3.6, man. That would be great. Turning around here. We are seeing the NQ start to pivot, and I don't really want to deal with a pivot in range action. I've held through a lot already. I'm proud of what I've held through so far. I'm not willing to give back more than this. Got to go flat for me. Oh, God, giving it half a second. Don't rush, Jake. Don't rush. What's that song? Oh, no rush. We're at exactly 2R basically, and I really don't want to have, because if I let this get back like below $1,200 profit, then all of a sudden I'm saying that I need to hold for a lot lower. I don't know if I want to commit to that for right now. That being said, we have held through well. This is the decision-making process that traders make, and this is real, what you guys are seeing. And I'm trying my best to make an unbiased decision, which I'm glad so far that I've held. But we will see. That could very easily change. If we get back over that 2-minute bars high and close a green hammer, I'm probably going to bail, because I just think we would have failed to go lower too many times, dog. Lock in. Lock in. Very light music going in the background right now. Very light. Not intentional song selection at all. Not intentional song selection at all. No intention in this song selection. No intention in this song selection, guys. No intention. No intention in this song selection. I'm not telling the market to do anything, okay? I'm certainly not putting on music that would try to push it one way or the other. That's crazy. I would never do that. It's objectively insane. Come on, close at the lows, close at the lows, close at the lows. And I'm free. Oh, trigger that 2-minute sell, bro. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. There's no way that I'm putting on music to try and make the market drop. That would be psychologically insane. Come on. My target this whole time has been the 730s. Just give me the 730s, dog. I'll take 730 and 3/4. Market can go low after that. I don't care. That's 3.6 R. If I get 3.6 R, I'm very happy, because that means the next 3.6 trades of mine are covered. That's the way you want to think about risk. And I'm free. Tom Petty, come on, dog. Tom, you got to finish the job, brother. Job's not finished. Tom, the job is not finished. There we go, Tom. There we go, Tom. Come on, Tom. Tommy. Tom, we're friends. Come on, Tom. We're boys. Very unintentional music selection. No intention behind this selection. No intention. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Tom. Just be a homie for us one time. Tommy P, brother. Come on, Tommy P. Okay, I'm now being a dick for a tick over 10 points. So, I'm out. Happy trading, my friends. I'm out. Gorgeous, my friends. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Excellent action today. Excellent trading. Amazing work, my friends. Great work. Have a great day, everybody who's heading out. Have a great day. I'll stick around for a little bit. I'm going to go grab a joint. But I'm done. I think I'm done executing. This was nice, guys. This was great trading day. Just great execution all around. I mean, we really executed really well today. I think that as a collective unit, we should be pretty proud of our execution. My flower is currently all pre-rolls, dog. I know it's kind of fucking like depressing when you say it like that, but that's what it be in New York. I know, bro. I know. Don't be mad at me, dog. Oh. Oh. Oh, you guys are funny. Yeah, FOM Breezy. Simplest way to put it would be 5-minute downtrend. We got to sell at this level here. So I literally just took the sell. I just took the sell at the level. I'm not trying to sound like it was like to dumb it down or anything, but like I literally just took the sell at the level, you know? Obviously, we had an intraday downtrend. We kind of found, but really what I was looking for is I wanted us to crack yesterday's low and trigger a sell on the daily similar to the YM, which is what we shorted earlier today. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I can't do NQ looking like awesome management so far too. Whew. I'm not mad about that, bro. Hands up, I'm not mad about that. Oh man. Long-term nuggets for the IRA. Dude, I honestly, the last time I gave long-term nuggets, coin dropped a bajillion%. SPY. SPY is the answer. Buy SPY. Buy SPY only. No coin. No coin. Only SPY. Oh, we missed you, Mitch. We missed you, brother. Haha. I do have to step outside to light this joint because I have roommates now, and I try to be courteous, you know? I try to be courteous, you know? Wow. Oh, dude, the food has been crazy here. The problem is, guys, I moved to Puerto Rico and thought that I was going to be living like ultra healthy. Guys, I gained like 6% body fat, like 7 pounds, lost some muscle. I basically have just been eating tacos the whole time. I'm tan and I'm eating tacos. And my housekeeper who cooks for me, it's not healthy. It's so much butter. It's so much butter. And her rice is made with love. Her rice is made with so much love, guys. Her rice is just made with love. Like, and if you eat something that's made with love, let me tell you, you get love handles. So I went to, I know it's not bad, Ranj, but the calories that come from we're not talking about little bits of butter, dog. All right, I'm talking about up 6% in body fat types of butter. Okay. No, I get it, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. I know. It's healthy. It's healthy. It's healthy. It's healthy. I get. It. I'm pro butter. I'm pro. I'm pro butter. Okay. However, when I'm up 6% body fat, guys, there's a problem. Something's wrong. That's not. That's user operator error. You know. That's what I'm trying to do now, bro. I'm trying to lock in. But unfortunately, I came to New York and legally had to drink a shit ton of Guinness. If I don't drink Guinness in New York, it's like actually a federal crime. No, I didn't stop working out. That's the fucking thing. My steps are up from last year. My steps are up. My workouts probably haven't been as great because I don't have my trainer there, but like I'm going. So, dude, I'm like, where did the, like... I haven't been drinking Guinness, though. That's the thing, bro. I haven't even been drinking, guys. I don't drink. I literally don't drink down there. There are no Guinness down there. My steps are up. Thank you very much. And I'm proud of that. Which is crazy, though, because I lived in New York City. My steps probably should have been at their all-time highs. Bye, Bonnie. You think the steps are the problem? Now, I am stoned, but I'm going to need you to explain that one to me. Oh, you're saying no Guinness. That's the problem. That's a fair thought. I've never considered the flip side. If I don't drink Guinness, I find those calories elsewhere, bro. Damn, Nomad. I'm just, damn, son. Damn, son. I left my workout early today to come do this stream, and now I'm getting jabbed, bro. Nah, but for real, I did leave my workout at 1:48 instead of 2 p.m. So I guess, like, fuck, you guys aren't wrong. God, those were fun. Problem is, I don't gamble by myself. Like, I don't do it by myself. So in Puerto Rico, we gotta fly Callan and Zach out or something. Because I can't gamble alone. That'd just be depressing. That was funny. I agree. That was really funny. That was objectively fun. We got yelled at, though. Which is fair. If I was an attendee or woman at that party, I would also be like, guys, what the fuck are you doing? That's what I say about drugs. Oh, no, man. All right, well, no shorts for me on the GC, but hopefully, my friends, we listened to Omar's advice a little bit. Omar kept us. I said, are we going to tag that wick? Omar said, yeah. Excellent move down from the GC. NQ. I think we caught the best part of it. I think that, well, this is about to trigger. And yeah, I mean, I just think we caught the best leg, man. Look at that. The exit. Just excellent. Well, my friends, I love you so much. One more time in the Kick chat, I am going to post real quickly. I'm going to post the Fantasy March Madness. I'm going to post the Fantasy March Madness link. Sorry. Fantasy March Madness link. Best bracket gets a free prop firm futures account from any company that I work with that you choose. I'm paying for in cash. Nomad dog. Nomad. You're the same Nomad that took the clip of me where you said you wanted me to shout out your grandma, and your grandma's name was I'm so gay, and I fell for that. Correct. That does Nomad. I'm about to be homeless with how you're trying to get me caught, dog. Although I am at 1269 followers right now, which is hilarious. All right, my friends. Yo, I love you so much. Oh my God, a fondue Friday stream. Fuck, that sounds fun. All right, we got to see that scene one more time.
I gotta shut the fuck, because I'm already in trouble. So let's talk about something else. What do you think about fondue?
I fuck with it, but it's nasty kind of on it.
I don't fuck with it, not at all.
What do you fuck with?
I like tacos deep.
I like tacos deep. That's how I gained 6 pounds, guys, because I like tacos deep. And I've just been eating tacos. I go to this taco spot in PR. I order 6. I order 3 ground beef, 3 chicken, and I just go to town. But there are a lot of chicken in them. The protein's not bad. Taco's not bad as a whole. Man. They worth it, dog.
I gotta shut the fuck, because I'm already in trouble. So let's talk about something else. What do you think about fondue?
I fuck with it, but it's nasty kind of on it.
I don't fuck with it, not at all.
What do you fuck with?
I like tacos deep.
And I agree, Shia LaBeouf. And with that, we're going to end the stream for the afternoon. I love you guys so, so much. I hope you have an amazing day. This was an awesome stream. I'm going to combine the last one and this one into a YouTube video. I really think that you should watch the YouTube video. I am not doing a short trade review for a reason. I'm going to leave the full streams there because it's worth watching how I manage these positions, because both of them essentially came back to break even and I could have been stopped out. But by the grace of strategy and consistency, I was able to capture 2 awesome trades. All right. So I love you all very, very much. I hope you all have an amazing rest of the day, and we'll talk soon. All right. Gang to the gang, 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 gang.